Hey, Dan Batesel here. Uh, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how people, tend to say things bad about you, and it upsets people. Well, I just wanted to tell you, don't ever let anybody bring you down. As I try to do things in my life, I was told from day one in my life that, I was never going to amount to anything. I was a bad kid. Nobody wanted to deal with me. The teachers didn't like me. Moving up, some teachers would say, well, they warned us about you, or I heard about you, or, so my entire life pretty much went from, I was a bad kid, never going to amount to anything, never going to do nothing, never going to this, never going to that. I had to change that way of thinking because eventually I started believing it. When I was a kid, why bother do anything? Because I just didn't believe, you know. So I had to start changing the way I thought about myself. So I would stand in front of the mirror, literally, and I would look at myself and I would say, Dan, I love you. You're a decent person. You're going to be a decent person. You're going to be nice. You're going to treat people nice. You're going to do the right things. You're going to do right things for people. You're going to be successful. You're going to be a businessman, because I always wanted to be a businessman. Ever since the time I was a little kid, I wanted to be a businessman. I wanted to run something, And it took me 16 years to actually step out and do it after I got a job, a safe, secure job at Overhead Door. And finally I got the nerve, or whatever, the courage, or whatever you want to call it, to step out and start living my life and living my dream. And even then, everybody says, you're not going to make it, it's going to fail. And I did fail. And, I coming back, or whatever. And so, yeah, I got to figure out a better way to end these videos.